Hello, this is Sondra Oster Baras, bringing you a few words of Bible from the heart of Biblical Israel. This week's Torah portion is Tzav. It is the second Torah portion in Leviticus, and we continue with all these various sacrifices and the incense and all the different things, the rules and regulations having to do with bringing the various sacrifices in the tabernacle. At the end of the Torah portion, however, we come to the dedication of Aaron and his sons as priests. And there's a whole procedure. This is actually the procedure of the 7 days of Miluim, as they are called, the 7 days of service, where Aaron and his sons are basically staying in the tabernacle for 7 days, performing all these various things in order to become priests in dedication of service to God. But if you pay attention to what is going on, I can summarize for you what are the activities. Okay, first we learn that Moses is going to anoint Aaron and his sons. He will take a special anointing oil and he will pour it on the heads of Aaron and his sons, and in that way anoint him. Each of the sons, the Aaron and his sons, are they going to be dressed in very special garments that have already been set out for us? We learned about what those garments are in the book of Exodus. And then that's part of the process. They're going to dress as well. Then they have a number of different sacrifices that they have to bring. They have to bring a bull, a sin offering, a bull that's a sin offering. They have to have a full burnt offering that is a ram, and another burnt offering that's special to this period of the service. And in each of these cases, they have to bend over, or they have to lay hands on these sacrifices as part of the process. Now, in Jewish tradition, it wasn't just about put your hands on top. It was to by putting your hands, you're basically bending forward with the full weight of your upper body strength on this animal. Okay, and that's part of the process. Then we learn that they have to take the fat, the internal organs, as well as some bread, some of this unleavened bread, and all of this is placed on the palms of Aaron and his son. So they're holding their hands like this, okay? And that's the process, okay? So what did we have here? We have anointing on the head. We have bending over with your full body strength. We have getting dressed, okay? And we have something being placed in your hands. And I think these very physical movements that Aaron and his sons are doing, or that are being done to him, are very significant and symbolize a number of things. So first of all, when you're being poured on your head, okay, so you can say on the one hand you're devoting your mind, okay, to God, but I think there's something else going on, because picture what it looks like, okay? Aaron is standing there. He probably bows his head a little bit. He's totally passive, and it is Moses who's pouring the oil on his head. There is a gesture of humility here, of bowing your head before an activity that is being done to you. You are being anointed. The oil is poured on you, and there's this idea of humility and acceptance. Okay, the next thing, of course, is dressing. Your whole body is now going to be enclosed in garments that are specified as garments of service. So your whole body is going to be enveloped in something that is about service to the Lord. Then you have this full body weighing down. You're being covered, your whole body is being covered, but you bring your full body strength and pour it into something. To me, that symbolizes dedication. You take all of you, and you're not passively receiving something, but now you're actively putting your full strength into something. You are dedicating yourself to the service of the Lord. And finally, you are holding your palms like this. Now, many people we know that later on, when the priests would offer the blessings, it was through their palms. The blessing would come through their palms and go out to the nation of Israel. And this is this idea of they're receiving something. They open their palms. Their palms are facing upward to heaven, to God, and they're there to receive God's blessing, to offer themselves up to God, but at the same time to receive God's blessing. Through that, they will then put it forward to the nation of Israel. So in these various physical manifestations of this anointing process, we see how the human being, the priest as a human being, is dedicating himself through humility, dedication, and of course reaching upward to God to fulfill their service. And one of the things I find very interesting here is the necessity to have physical action. Very often when people talk about spiritual things, it's just kind of something you sit around and you feel a spirit, or you think a spirit, or whatever. But here the Bible is saying it's not enough to think and feel. There is a requirement of bringing your body into this, to go through certain actions, physical actions, so that you will feel it in a deeper way. It's not enough to feel in your head or in your heart. You have to bring your body into this in a physical way, and that is the best way to express your devotion and your desire to serve God. Have a wonderful weekend. Shabbat Shalom.
I hope you enjoyed that video, and we'd like to be sure you're getting all of our video content. So just click on the subscribe button below, as well as on the notification bell, and that way you will have easy access to all our material. We look forward to staying in touch with you. God bless you, and have a wonderful day.